making improvement, there's two modes that people use when they're thinking about improving a skill. And for me, one works, one doesn't work. One is the trying to achieve everything at once, the attempting to reach perfection in one go. And this is guaranteed to fail. If someone weighs a few pounds too many and wants to lose weight, losing 1% each week is something that's achievable. Trying to lose it all in a fortnight, it's impossible. There's a story I love from the 1990s. Toyota, the car company, at a worldwide level, decided to implement an employee satisfaction scheme. And all across the factories of Toyota, the local management were told, we want you to come up with an incentive so that people, our employees, give suggestions to improve the operations. In the US, you can imagine the US, it's a very individual responsibility culture, and in the US, the leadership team decided they would pay 2% of the value of each idea once implemented. Now, if you're working in a big car factory in Michigan or somewhere in the US, and as a blue-collar worker, you have the opportunity to make 2%, and you're watching millions of euros of cars moving down the line, what type of ideas are you looking for? Big ideas, big changes, things that would really transform your life. And in the US, under this incentive scheme, they received 1.5 ideas per employee per year, of which less than 10% were implemented. If we go across the other side of the world, in Japan, the Japanese leadership were given the same challenge. Incentivize our employees to give suggestions. The Japanese management decided that they would pay $50 for each good idea. Now, if you're an employee in the Japanese plant, and the incentive is $50 for any good idea, what sort of ideas are you coming up with for improvement? Well, the ideas were move the screwdriver 1 meter to the left, put a label on the button, put a cover over the panic button that would stop the machine, put a notice on the notice board, put a list of names on the board. Little ideas, what I call the 1% improvement ideas. In Japan, they received 55 ideas per employee, of which 70% were implemented. Within 2 years, the Japanese model was so efficient that they took the new Japanese operating model and re-implemented it around the world. When you're looking to improve on a skill in your life, this attitude of the Japanese management, the attitude of one little change at a time, 1% improvement. In speaking, give your speech, make one little change, give it again. Make one little change, give it again. This 1%, if you improve 1% every day, at the end of the year, cumulatively, you're 1,000% better. But if in one go you attempt to go from a level 4 to perfection, you're doomed to failure. Anything that succeeds, whether it's improvement of skill or attaining a goal, it's about the little steps, the 1%. Think about $50 for any good idea. Put that into practice and do it again. This is how you make improvement in your life.